Let me tell you something. Those demons you're fighting aren't just in the shadows or the dark corners of your life. They're in your thoughts, in your heart, and in the lies you've believed about yourself. They're not just obstacles, they're strongholds. And if you're going to kill those demons, you have to stand up like your life depends on it. Because it does. The greatest wars are not fought on distant battlefields, but within the walls of your own mind. Your mind is the control center of your life, the place where dreams are born and battles are either won or lost. Demons thrive in the chaos of an unguarded mind. They attack with whispers of doubt, fears of failure, and endless comparisons to others. They convince you that you're not enough, that you'll never overcome, and that your story has already been written. But today I'm here to remind you, the battlefield is yours and it's time to reclaim it. First, you must recognize the power of your thoughts. What you allow to dominate your mind will shape your reality. If you let negativity, doubt, and fear settle in, they'll grow like weeds, choking the life out of your potential. But when you decide to guard your mind, to plant seeds of hope, faith, and resilience, something incredible begins to happen. You start to transform. You cannot fight what you're unwilling to confront, and you cannot win if you keep letting the enemy have free reign over your thoughts. Taking authority over your mind requires intentionality. It's not enough to hope that good thoughts will come. You have to fight for them. Start by challenging every thought that doesn't serve you. When a voice says you can't, respond with, why not? When a thought tells you you're not good enough, declare, I am more than enough. This isn't just positive thinking. It's a declaration of war against the lies that have been holding you back. You must also be mindful of what you allow into your mental space. The people you surround yourself with, the media you consume, the words you speak, all of these things either strengthen or weaken your ability to fight. Fill your mind with truth, with inspiration, and with voices that push you to be better. You wouldn't leave the door to your house open for thieves, so why leave your mind unguarded for the enemy to walk in and steal your peace? And finally, reclaiming your mind means choosing to focus on what you can control. There are so many things in life you can't change, circumstances, other people's opinions, past mistakes, but your mindset, that's yours to control. When you shift your focus to gratitude, to possibilities, to solutions, you rob those demons of their power. They can't operate in a mind that's determined, focused, and filled with purpose. This battle won't be easy. There will be days when the fight feels overwhelming, when it seems easier to give in. But remember this, every time you take a step to reclaim your mind, you're taking a step closer to victory. This battlefield is yours. The authority is already in you, so stand firm, guard your thoughts, and fight like your life depends on it, because it does. The demons may come, but with a mind that's focused and fortified, they don't stand a chance. Fear is one of the most deceptive and crippling forces you will ever face. It doesn't need to be real to hold you hostage. Fear whispers lies, creates illusions, and convinces you to shrink back from the very things that could change your life. It magnifies the risk while hiding the reward, exaggerating your weaknesses and silencing your strengths. But here's the truth. Fear is a liar, and it loses its power the moment you expose it for what it really is. A shadow without substance, a voice without authority. The first step to defeating fear is identifying it. What are you afraid of? Is it failure? Rejection? Change? Fear feeds on uncertainty and thrives in the unknown. But when you shine a light on it and name it, fear begins to shrink. You cannot fight what you refuse to acknowledge, so call it out. Speak it aloud, write it down, and then remind yourself that fear is nothing more than an emotion trying to masquerade as a fact. Once you've exposed fear, you have to replace it with something stronger, faith. Faith isn't just wishful thinking. It's a powerful belief that what lies ahead of you is greater than what lies behind you. It's a confidence that even when the outcome is uncertain, you have the strength, resilience, and courage to face it. Faith says, I may not know what's on the other side, but I know I'm equipped to handle it. Faith turns what ifs into why nots and obstacles into opportunities. Fear often paralyzes you by focusing on the worst case scenario. It asks, what if you fail? What if you're not enough? But faith flips the script. It challenges you to ask, what if I succeed? What if this risk opens doors I never imagined? Shifting your mindset from fear to faith is like turning a light on in a dark room. The shadows disappear and suddenly you can see clearly. Taking action is another way to silence fear. Fear thrives in stagnation, but it cannot survive in movement. Every small step you take toward your goals, no matter how uncertain or shaky it feels, is a step away from fear. You don't have to know the entire plan. You just need the courage to take the next step. With each move forward, fear's voice gets quieter and your confidence grows louder. Surround yourself with reminders of faith, whether it's people who believe in you, affirmations that strengthen you, or stories of others who have overcome similar struggles. When you're rooted in faith, fear can't take hold. It might try to whisper, but it will find no fertile ground to grow in. Remember this, fear is a liar, but faith is your truth. Fear may knock on your door, but it's your choice whether to let it in. Replace every lie fear tells you with the unwavering belief that you are stronger, wiser, and more capable than you realize. The fight may not be easy, but when you choose faith over fear, victory is inevitable. Pain is an inevitable part of life, but it is not a life sentence. It may feel overwhelming in the moment, as though it will never end, but the truth is, pain is temporary. It's not here to destroy you. It's here to teach, to strengthen, and to prepare you. What if I told you that the very thing you're running from, the pain that keeps you up at night, might be the key to unlocking your greatest potential? Your pain is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of something extraordinary. When you're in the middle of pain, it's easy to feel like it has no purpose. The heartbreak, the failure, the loss, it can seem pointless. But pain is often a sign of growth. Think about a seed buried in the dirt. It looks like it's been forgotten, but beneath the surface, it's breaking apart, stretching, and pushing through the soil. That process is painful, but it's also the only way the seed can become what it was meant to be. In the same way, your pain is shaping you, stretching you, and preparing you to rise. One of the most powerful things you can do with pain is to reframe it. Stop looking at it as something happening to you and start seeing it as something happening for you. Pain isn't just an obstacle, it's a tool. It refines you, burns away the unnecessary, and reveals the strength you didn't know you had. Every scar, every struggle, every setback, they're not signs of weakness. They're evidence of survival. They're proof that you've endured. And if you've endured, you can overcome. But pain isn't just for you, it's also for others. The struggles you've faced, the battles you've fought, and the lessons you've learned are not just about your journey. They're about equipping you to help others on theirs. Your pain can become someone else's hope. When you share your story, your triumphs, and even your failures, you're telling someone else, you're not alone. If I made it through, you can too. Pain has a way of connecting us, of reminding us that we're all human, all struggling, and all capable of rising again. Turning pain into purpose requires a mindset shift. Instead of asking, why me? Start asking, what can I learn from this? And how can I use this to grow? This shift doesn't make the pain disappear, but it does give it meaning. It transforms it from something that holds you back into something that propels you forward. And remember, pain is temporary, but the strength and wisdom it brings are lasting. Whatever you're facing today, know that it's not the end. It's a stepping stone. It's shaping you, refining you, and fueling you for what's ahead. Don't let your pain define you. Let it drive you. Use it as fuel to become the person you were created to be. And watch how it turns into the foundation of your greatest purpose. Said children said every time. Every great victory starts with a decision. It's not the size of the battle or the strength of the enemy that determines the outcome. It's the resolve of the one who chooses to stand and fight. Victory doesn't happen by accident, and it's not handed to you. It requires action, determination, and a refusal to quit. The moment you decide to stand and fight is the moment you begin to reclaim your power. Life will throw challenges at you, doubts, setbacks, disappointments, and failures. But the question is not whether you'll face them, it's whether you'll rise to meet them. Many people spend their lives running, avoiding, or denying the battles in front of them, hoping the struggles will simply fade away. But battles don't disappear on their own. Ignoring them only gives them more room to grow. If you want victory, you have to make the choice to stand tall, look your challenges in the eye and say, not today, not anymore. Choosing to fight means refusing to be a victim of circumstance. It's easy to blame your struggles on the world, other people, or your past. But none of those things have the power to keep you down unless you let them. Standing and fighting means taking responsibility for your life, even when it feels unfair. It means saying, I may not have chosen this battle, but I will choose how I respond to it. The fight isn't just physical, it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. It's about overcoming the negative voices in your head that tell you to give up. It's about pushing through the fear that says you're not strong enough, smart enough, or capable enough. Victory begins in your mind, and that's where the battle must first be won. When you choose to believe that you can fight, that you have what it takes, and that you are worthy of victory, you've already taken the first and most important step. The fight also requires perseverance. Victory doesn't always come quickly or easily. There will be moments when you want to quit, when the weight of the struggle feels too heavy, and when progress seems impossible. But true fighters know that persistence is key. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward victory. The path may be difficult, but the reward is worth it. Standing and fighting doesn't mean you have to do it alone. Battles are won through community, support, and teamwork. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who will stand beside you, and who will remind you of your strength when you forget. Even the strongest warriors need encouragement, and there is no shame in leaning on others during the fight. The decision to stand and fight is not just about winning a single battle. It's about transforming your entire mindset. It's about becoming the kind of person who refuses to back down no matter what. Victory isn't guaranteed to those who avoid the fight. It's earned by those who step into the arena with courage and determination. So stand up. The battle is yours, and victory is waiting on the other side of your choice to fight. Inclusion. Every battle you face in life is an opportunity to grow, to rise, and to prove to yourself just how strong you really are. The demons that try to hold you back, fear, doubt, pain, and adversity, are not stronger than you. They only have the power you allow them to have. When you choose to face them, to fight with unwavering determination. You take back control of your life and your destiny. The more times you face them, the more clarity you gain on the immense opportunities that keep shifting in your life and your destiny. Remember, the mind is your greatest weapon. Guard it fiercely, train it daily, and never let fear or negativity claim victory over you. Fear will try to deceive you, but you have the truth of your potential on your side. Pain will challenge you, but it's shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more resilient. And the moment you choose to stand and fight is the moment you begin to unlock the greatness within you. And today we require strength in our hands. Victory isn't just for the fearless, it's for the relentless. It's for the person who falls but refuses to stay down. It's for the one who faces the storm not because it's easy, but because they know what lies on the other side is worth the fight. This is your moment. The battle is yours to win. Stand tall, fight hard, and never forget. Your victory begins with you.